educator here at HubPages, teaching you all how to better use the site, make it a better place for you to learn. And Simone and I are going to go over a few points today and hopefully give you some tips to making your HubPages experience better.
Yeah, and so right now what we want to talk about is the HubNuggets program. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Robin, have you heard of the HubNuggets program?
I have heard of the HubNuggets program, although I haven't participated in it. So I'm excited to hear Simone's take on it. She's much more expertise on it. So.
Yeah, when I first came to HubPages and people were talking about HubNuggets, I'm picturing like processed meat, and I was really confused. And what is this? And it is a little bit complicated, but it's one of the coolest programs. Now that I really know it, that I think HubPages has to offer, especially for new hubbers. So if you're new to HubPages, you should know about this program. Basically, it involves a special team of hubbers on HubPages. Sometimes they rotate, but you know they're pretty fixed. Who go around and our site selects 3 different topics each week, and from those topics, these special hubbers, these elite hubbers of the HubNuggets team, which they're often called, go and select the best hubs by new hubbers in those categories. And it's a very long process. I'm involved in all the emails that go back and forth. Everyone has their suggestions, like, I think this one's great, and I think this one's great. And finally, they all narrow down the choices of the top 5 nominees.
So do you have to be a new hubber to participate?
Yes, I think you have to be a hubber for less than 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so these are all super new hubbers, but they're amazing hubs. And that's the awesome thing. Yeah. And so they narrow down the top 5 hubs from each category, and then they put all of them in a hub. And this is where things get kind of funny, because the hubs are really crazy. They're written by a different team member each week. Sometimes they'll be like traveling through space, or they'll go on a road trip to Vegas, or they'll go back in time. But the story in the hub always involves them finding the HubNuggets nominees. And then the readers get to interact by voting for their favorite nominee in each category. And at the end of the week, or really on a Wednesday at noon, voting closes, and you get to find out who won. So basically the top 3 hubs in each category become the HubNuggets winners. They're posted in the forums, and they're also sent out in the weekly newsletter,
Wow,
which is
that's
really
great.
Yeah.
Probably gets new hubbers followers right from the get-go if they're in the newsletter.
Yeah, so it's a great way to be found. And even if you don't win and you're nominated, people are still going to read your hub just because they're looking at all of the nominees so that they can vote. So if you get an email about being nominated in the HubNuggets contest, it is a real HubPages program. It's super official. It's totally legitimate, and it's a really cool privilege because there are a lot of hubs out there by new hubbers that are great, which is cool on its own. But the fact that you can get an award for it too.
Yeah, that's amazing, because I think we have about 3,000 hubs a day right now that are published. So to be one of those elite people is pretty...
The crowd, the HubNuggets wannabes, as they're called.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. So write good hubs if you're new, and